Hello, Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. How is everybody today? I thought I'd sneak in a quick "Is this your person?" reading this afternoon and just see maybe this is your person, maybe it's not, and we just get a little bit of an insight into some of the stories that are playing out in the collective at the moment. So don't lose heart. If this isn't your person, it's not your person. Take what resonates, leave the rest, but let's have a bit of a look and go. If this is for you, let's see if we can get some insight. Oh, some sticky energy playing out there. Righto. So we're going to have a look into, is this your person in their soul space? Is this your person? Let's look at their 3D. Let's look if they had what they've got for challenges, what they've got in likely outcomes, and what they'd say to you if they could. Oh, wow. Is this your person? Okay, what's going on in the 3D space at the moment is a process that's like, it can feel like a bit of a mystery to them. So they're being led by the cosmos. The moon is all about the things that are unspoken, the mysteries, the things that happen by the cover of dark. So they're probably going through, I'm not suggesting dark night of the soul, though we do have a couple of very insular energies there that are about processes that are more introspective versus sharing externally what's going on. But the process that's happening for them right now is designed to get them into a place of stability. So there's, it could be thinking, it's big questions, right? Universal questions. That's what I'm picking up. What are my goals in life? How do I actually feel about love? What is my purpose? What is my place in the universe? What am I meant to do here on planet Earth? Like, they're big questions. When the moon comes into the soul space, this is like some deep reflecting, but it's designed to get them onto a path here on the earth plane that is stable and solid and gets them feeling purpose. That was the reason I was asking those bigger questions, because in the 3D we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is about making some serious decisions about what you do, quote unquote, in life. So, and it is connected to stability. But look, see up here, like in this, you've got a more divine couple sort of existing, and they have a very 5D purpose for existing. But then when you come down to the earth plane, you've got a very 3D purpose for existing, and this divine masculine, or this masculine energy, is asking the question of, oh, it doesn't even need to be a man. Like, honestly, if you're divine masculine and you're looking in on your feminine, you're most welcome here. I'll try not to gender define, but your person is actually going, what is my purpose? What is my place? What is this all about? What their challenge is the hermiting. So they're probably not letting you into that journey at all. You're probably not getting an idea of how deeply they're processing the information that's playing out, and this ideal reinforces it, as well as that they're sitting in a pre-harvest energy. So they're coming to conclusions. They're definitely investing in themselves and in their walk on the planet. And what they would tell you is, the conclusion I'm coming to is, you are my wishes coming true. If my cup runneth over, it's because you're in my life. I'm not going to dive too deeply into that Nine of Cups, honestly. I'm going to take another level of energy and see what's playing out. I've chosen a different set of cards today to put the next layer of energy on and see what is playing out over the top of our baseline energy. What have we got there? In the soul space, we've got Earth. I'm not kidding you, right? They're trying to figure out what it is to be alive. Alchemy. In the 3D, in the what they would tell you, discernment, in the challenge, divine feminine, and in the likely outcome, the third eye chakra. Sometimes I do place them in a different, but don't fret if I've done this one before, that one in the other cards, and this one. They'll always land where they're meant to. We're meant to get the message that we're meant to. Righto. So in that soul space, we go from going, I'm contemplating the mysteries of the cosmos, which is really where I'm picking that energy up, and I'm trying to ground it. I'm trying to relate that to my walk upon the earth. I'm trying to go, what is it to be human, and what is it to have all these massive thoughts, feelings, and processes, and try and turn that into something that makes sense in a day-to-day way. It's like going, how can I live with 1 foot over there and 1 foot over here? I really want to ground that energy. And this is why this gets exciting, because that's where alchemy exists, right? The ideal is that for true alchemy to occur, you have to have all the elements working together in harmony. You've got to have, the magician in traditional tarot has the pentacles, the cups, the swords, and the wands, and each one of those elements is working together to create transformation. And the alchemists of old would combine all their different chemical processes, and they were turning lead into gold. That was what they were attempting to do. So here in this alchemy, via this deep contemplative energy about who I am and what I'm all about and how do I show up on planet Earth, I'm finding my purpose and I'm transforming my life. All of the elements are coming together perfectly for me to be able to transform into a life that has true purpose. What is my challenge? Divine feminine, it's you. I'm hermiting right now, but I'm deeply contemplating how you fit into this picture, right? You catalyze my journey in ways that I don't understand. You move me to places that I've never been before. I'm not sure this power that you have over me, but if you were the missing ingredient to turn my life from lead into gold, I know that now. But you're a challenge to me. How do I walk this life with you? How do I, and this is a deep contemplation about how do I bring the divine feminine energy into my life into a way that is meaningful and purposeful and is satisfying this deep contemplation about what my purpose and place is. So this is why discernment comes in. What I want to tell you is I'm being very, very discerning in the way I bring my wishes to, if we're turning lead into gold, I'm being very discerning. Because if you get a pollutant into the alchemy process, you're not going to turn lead into gold. So I know what my gold is. It's you, Divine Feminine, but you are also my challenge. So I know I have to be very discerning in the way that I move myself forward if I'm going to get this process to alchemize correctly. And what's happening in the what's the likely outcome is that I'm having visions. I like this. I like this. I like this. Seven of Pentacles says that you are sitting in the pre-harvest, right? So you don't have the tangible outcome, but you've done all the investing to be able to get the situation to grow. Now, what this is saying is that somehow, some way, the third eye chakra is awake and they're having visions of what the harvest will look like. What's in the harvest? My Nine of Cups, my Divine Feminine, it's you. Okay, I'm going to go another layer of energy and go what's playing out is this your person? Is this what they're thinking? Is this what they're doing? How are they moving through their scenario? This is someone who's in a like, it sounds really flippant to say deeply spiritual process, but it is. They're actually waking up levels of spirituality into their world and moving forward. Okay, what have we got? Oh, that one wanted to spin, didn't it? Okay, in the soul space, new love. All of this work that I'm doing, it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. All of this energy that I've been working on is going, not only when I hear a new person, I'm going, they are a new person. They've awoken to who they are in a cosmic way, in a more embraced way. They're understanding their walk upon the earth and they're going, I am a new person. And therefore, I will bring a new love to my scenario. I want to leave it as simply as that. Now, what we've got in the 3D is going, your feelings are real and worth exploring, romantic feelings. So here, when I go, I'm understanding what my walk is and I want it to be stable. I want it to transform. I want it to change. I want all of the elements to come together. And one of those elements is cups. So they're not going to be able to completely transform their life unless love is involved. Right? You need all of those elements working in perfect harmony to be able to, walk truly the journey that they're meant to walk. And one of the things that's really interesting about relationships, and it's something that sort of challenges me in the way spiritual people operate, is they go, everything that you need is within you to heal, grow, operate, whatever. You can be completely independent. And that's true. But humans are also built with a DNA to want to connect with each other. It's actually built into us that if we don't connect with other humans, that we won't thrive. We can probably survive, but we won't thrive without healthy relationships with other people. So what I'm picking up in this energy is going, if there's one part of the alchemy that's missing right now, it's to be able to practice everything I've learned about relationship values. And who do I want to practice it on? My divine feminine. What's my challenge is to actually call you in. Okay, so here I am now. I'm sitting in isolation. I'm sitting in the hermit energy. I know what it is that I want. How do I call you in? And I've actually got this energy of going, are they sitting there with their phone in their hand going, I just want to make a phone call? Are they sitting waiting to make a text? What are they going to do? Are they sitting there just going, well, now that I'm a highly spiritual being and I'm new in the way that I operate in love, I'll just telepathically call you in. I'll let you know that I'm here and I'm thinking of you and I want you and I'm waiting. But I think the challenge on that one is going, you will keep sitting and waiting if you don't alchemize this connection. It's a challenge because they don't know actually what to do to call the person in. So they sit and wait. And they, maybe because they're awakened, maybe they sit in prayer, maybe they sit in meditation, maybe they're going, if I just sit in the energy of hope, I'm going to open my eyes and my person will appear. But that's not how this is going to alchemize. They need to do some work. All right. What have we got is the most likely action is that you have known each other before. So we could be talking about, soulmates who've known each other across multiple lifetimes or twin flames. This is an energy that is being realized via the visions that is taking place because this person is doing so much work to understand not only their purpose in life, but understanding that they're spiritual beings and that these journeys, like souls, are eternal. So it's more than likely that perhaps in these meditations you're appearing in them as they track back through their life, as they track back through their energy. They're starting to realize, oh my gosh, I've been connected to this soul many times, not just in this lifetime. I see us in other lifetimes, and now I want to call you back in to this lifetime. This is interesting. What do I want to tell you is that financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting, because in becoming someone more spiritual, there's a lot of like funny ideas around spirituality that are about, to be spiritual you must sit in poverty. To be spiritual you like you have to, there's all these ways that you should act if you're quote unquote spiritual. But what the spiritual community sort of rules out when they act in that way is that everything is energy, including money. So to sit there and go, I'm not spiritual enough because of my financial situation, whether it's in poverty or whether it's in having so much that you go, I have a disengaged relationship, what spirituality and money looks like. It can actually be a block in calling in truth and soulmate, or feeling like you're walking on your true path. In asking that question, going, do I have too much money to be spiritual? Do I not have enough money to be spiritual? It's like going, why can't we just walk with the energy of money and know that because everything is energy, money actually has its own spiritual vibration. So in using money as a reason not to live your purpose or not to call in a soulmate, or feeling like it's an inhibiting factor, is to deny the fact that everything in the universe is energy. You've got to wrap your head around that idea, including money. Money is the single most creative force on the planet. And yet, if you watch movies and you watch Donald Duck, who's the bad guy? Scrooge McDuck, right? We learn very, very early, money is the root of all evil. It doesn't say money is evil. It says it's at the root of it, because we misunderstand that money is energy, and it's an energy we want to work with for creative purposes. So however this person is moving through their creative journey, they don't necessarily have a fix on how money and spirituality walk hand in hand, and that you don't divorce the two, you marry them. Right? It's, you don't make money the center of your existence, because that's when you get into the root of all evil problems. But you do have to understand that money is a creative force on this planet. And as a divine person who walks in creative energy, to have a marriage with money is to sit down at the breakfast table every morning and say, you're welcome at my table. Can you imagine if you sat down with your partner at the breakfast table every morning and spoke to your partner the same way we speak about money? Would money stick around? Like, would your partner stick around to be treated like you are the root of all evil? You are the reason that we fight. You are the bad guy in every movie. Money doesn't relate to that energy. Money wants to flow like every energy does. And to have a healthy relationship with money is actually part of understanding your spiritual journey. Knowing it's a powerful, powerful creative force, and when you apply healthy spirituality to the energy that is money, you actually make a really beautiful marriage, right? Okay, let's look at one more layer of energy. Let's put one more over the top. Is this your person? Let's have a look at some Divine Love Oracle and go, is this your person? Okay, Divine Masculine, you know who you are. I'm all cried out. We are beyond connected. I see you. And broken. Interesting. Right, in the soul space, look, I know who I am. I'm a divine masculine. I'm here having this incredible, tangible, physical experience, and I'm on the 144,000 wave of creation, whereas I'm as tangible and physical as I'll ever be. But guess what I know to be true? I'm a spiritual being. And I'm actually really, the truth of who I am is really quite amazing. And I have work to do down here on the planet. Down in my physical life, I am tired of feeling lost. I'm tired of feeling alone. I'm all cried out from the process of coming to understand who I am as a divine masculine. Why I love the energy of all cried out is that means that this person has expressed energy. Now, energy doesn't like to get stuck, right? It needs to move and it needs to flow. And I talk about the example of a quick way to get energy to move is to magnify it, right? Instead of shrinking it and trying to make it stagnant and squash it down, let's magnify it. I get this person has figured this out in going, if I tap into my emotions and I actually let them move, I come into more truth of my being and my walk upon the planet. And it's actually what's helped me solidify a feeling of going, I have purpose in being a human being upon the planet. And now I want to go forth and make changes in other people's life, and I want to do it with someone special by my side. I'm done with the broken nature of what it is to not understand my divinity. What my challenge is I see you. I see you for all. This is one of my favorite cards. It's a piece of art I drew way back when, but it was about the idea of being, how do you stand out in a crowd? How do you be seen? How do you be the one that's unique and different? And how do you embrace that? How do you go, I'm okay with being the one who's in living color when everything else is in black and white? Because that can make you feel, it can make you feel really awful at times going, why can't I just fit in? I just want to belong. I just want to feel like I belong. What Divine Masculine's saying to you now, if this is your person talking to you, it's going, I see you. I see exactly how special and how amazing you are. And now I want to call you back to me, right? My Divine Feminine, I see you. And I want to call you home. But I don't know. I'm still a little bit stuck. I'm still a little bit in process, but I'm going to get there because we are beyond connected. Now, what I want to say here, let's go to this one first, because we've got broken as the likely outcome, and it's going, I'm all cried out, and I acknowledge the brokenness of what exists as being a divine feminine on this path, divine masculine. But what I also want to acknowledge is how much damage I've done to you. Because what I'm seeing here is going, this is a divine feminine who's sitting in broken energy. And it may be that they're talking about their broken heart. But what I'm picking up is going, we've hurt each other, haven't we? We've really hurt each other. Can we get to a place where we start to invest in this connection that we've had? We've had it for eons. Our souls have been aligned. I've seen it. I've seen how aligned we are. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I've seen how aligned we are. And now we're in the pre-harvest, because the pre-harvest is simply my understanding of who you are. I don't know quite what to do to bring us together just yet, but what I know is that your spirit has been broken and you've done a lot of work to mend it. What I want you to know is I'm all cried out. I got broken too. We both got broken in this process, but what I see is we're at the starting line of understanding something new, and I'd really like to take that journey. I don't know how to call you in just yet, but I know I'll find a way because we've always been connected. And this is where I'm landing, is going, what I want to tell you is we are beyond connected. It's not just a casual acquaintance. You are not just someone who I bumped into and I don't think about ever again. Our souls are intertwined. Here, see this great tapestry of life? The quantum sea that binds us all together. I know that your and my soul sprung up from that same source energy. Our template is the same. We are beyond connected because we are one. What your soul is made of, my soul is made of. That makes us beyond connected. And I finally see you. I am your divine masculine. I understand who I am and what I'm about. I know you are divine feminine, and I see you. You are my counterpart, and I'm going to figure out how to call you in. The time is coming. The time is coming. Righto. Oh, I like this one more. You are all my wishes come true. If this is your person, this is a stunning message of spiritual growth, a big journey, a lot of understanding, big feelings, big emotions, and a truth coming to light. A true realization of who you both are and what your walk on the planet is all about. What your walk on the planet is all about in this Three of Pentacles energy. If this is your person, again I say this is a beautiful reading and look for changes to come in the days ahead. I'm going to wrap it up there, and I'm going to say to you, in faith, hope, and love, it's bye from me for now.